Hello, how are you, teachers? We are going to have a look at OneNote. Now, the students have been using OneNote for a while now with my previous project, which is just simply technology. Here it is, and they were building games and they had all their resources in one spot. So when you come to this OneNote page, I am in the Windows 10 application, so it's on my desktop pretty much. Okay, and this application should be on your computers, but you can go into Office and download it. I'm going to show you that in a second. And we are going to go into our browser and have a look to see where it can be in both spaces at the same time. You have different options on the app, but if you're a little bit uncertain, you can stay in the browser, and I will show you where that is in a second. So I'll stick with the application for the moment because it looks pretty much the same, to be honest. So I'm in Olivia's. Here it says 6C, I've got 6D, H, J, P, F, S, and T. Now there is a naming error between T and F, and I don't know what the problem is there. However, all the kids are in there. So here you see down the left-hand side, you see your entire class. So I've got the whole of 6C here. And then at the top, you've got a welcome page here, and I've changed all the welcome pages so that you've got a link going straight to the. Let me go and delete this. You've got a link going straight to the Minecraft resources. This will change according to what project they're running. You've got 1, 2, 3, 4 areas. You've got a collaboration space, and they have different settings. So in the collaboration space, all students can edit. Okay, in the welcome page, only you can edit, and I. Okay, in the collaboration space, all students can jump in there. They can all make a folder. So if they want their team space in here, they can go into there and they can create. And I think they can password protect it. I need to try and remember that. But I think let's say Aaron, Ishi and Ethan were all in a team. They could go and make a password protected folder in there. So I've got the content library. This is where I've put the Minecraft Princess blankets resources for the whole project. These are collapsible, so they may end up looking like this, but that's all fine. You just have to open them up. The same with the kids. I've given them all the game worlds. Okay, so when we go into here, they've got the game worlds in each one, and they can just go and click on this and open it, and it will open it up straight away. iPads might behave slightly differently, but they need to go and download it and bring it into their application. So each world is here. Okay, there's going to be a separate introduction for kids. Game cards. All the game cards are here, so we've done the introduction so far. We'll repeat the introduction in a second. And remember, we did the order, the key to the world, 3, 4, 2, 5, 1, was that little introduction that we did this week. This is week 1, and then 3, 4, 2, 5, 1 is the order. And then the students have a task booklet as well. So in OneNote, it works very similar to Google Classroom in that you can see all the students here, and then we can distribute pages to the students just like you can in Google Classroom. The difference being that in here you can insert audio and video, and you can hand draw things, and you can put stickers in and all kinds of things to motivate the kids and keep them on track and set their targets and tell them how great they are. And so the kids will be able to write in here, and they can put pictures in, screenshots, you name it, for every single game. And so instead of having a Google slide deck they are going to be able to handwrite and draw straight into here. The difference being with this year is that we've talked a lot about the Easter eggs, and so when they discover the princess, they can go and take a screenshot in here. When they find things like the music box, for example, where is the music disc? So they find the music box, but they need to find the music disc. They need to take photographs and prove that they found their bits and pieces here. Your teacher resources are here. Now, I do mention Google Slides in here, and what I mean is that these game cards, the game task, the task booklets. As we go through here, we've got things that the kids will see on the blackboards inside the game. So I've written lots of sort of guides on the walls. You'll see those as we go through. There is a camera portfolio and a quill and book and pen, and you'll see them being able to take photographs and edit books in there. We've got the different tasks, task 3, 4, 2, 5 and 1 in here, and so finishing off and winning. So there's a whole story behind it, which is based on the Princess Blankets. Okay, so we are going to go into the browser now and show you where this is exactly the same, both on the app and the browser itself. So the only difference would be things like the drop-down menus. If you go and make these sub-pages, I don't think you can do certain things with certain right-click menus and things like that, but they're pretty much the same. So I'm going to go into my browser here, and basically this is signed in with a work email. So I've got my work email signed in here into office.com. So go to office.com, sign in with a work email, and you can see that down the left-hand side I've got all my applications, including your OneDrive, Outlook, you name it. It's just a one-stop shop, which I think personally works far better than the Google Workspace, in my opinion. So down here is OneNote. Okay, so when you open OneNote up, it will make a new tab for you, and then you've got Shared with Me and Class Notebooks. Now they're either in here. You can see that I've got all my recents in here because I've just been editing this, and this was 10 minutes ago. So just to prove that they do sync and they're pretty fast. So I'm going to go to my Class Notebooks where you should be able to go, and I'm going to go and find 6C, which is here. So I'm going to go and open up 6C, which is what we were in a moment ago. And you can see that there's a slight color change. This one's pale. I have Office set to dark mode. And then we can go to Aaron's pages, and they will all populate at the same time in here. You can see that the sub pages are slightly different, but everything's pretty much the same. So you can work in here if this is more your cup of tea. Content library, Minecraft, all the games and tasks and student booklets are there. So the last bit is, what if a student needs a world or a page or a card or a workbook or anything like that? Or you want to go and put in, say, a form, you want to go and put in some assessment or whatever into this and just see how the kids are working, like an exit ticket or something like that. If you go to Class Notebook here, you can go to distribute the page. So you find the page that you want to distribute. Let's say it's normally the game worlds are missing. And when I've gone to put them across 8 different classes, just like you do with Google Classroom, I get some errors sometimes in that there's like the kids have deleted something that doesn't allow me to put the page into their folder, into their sub page here. So in their sections, which are here, they will have deleted something while I've been distributing it at the same time. And so 1 or 2 children may have something missing. For example, I know that one of the children in 6C didn't have, for example, game card 3, which is what they need for the first game, for the first task. So let's pretend that's what you need to do. Task 1, so you go to the page that you want to distribute. This will populate with the picture. Distribute the page here. Distribute this page. And so when you distribute the page, it will say which section do you want to put it into, and you want to put it into the Minecraft Princess Blankets, and then you distribute it, and every student will get one. Okay. If it's just a few children that are missing an item, you can go to distribute page and you go to individual distribution. Then you can select the children that you want to send it to. Okay, so let's say it was Ethan, Clara, and Noor, and then you can go and send that, and that will go into their Minecraft section, or whichever section you choose. Okay. So some children may have things missing, but you can click on them and you can distribute the whole page or the whole game and everything else like that. So we'll be sending out videos for them, and we'll distribute those pages to their Minecraft Princess Blankets page, and they're called videos. So that's it. I hope everything goes swimmingly. Get in touch if you need some support. Thank you.